Lassitude! Welcome. Scuzzy Elmo. What? Oh, E for Elmo? Oh, that's a clever way of doing it. Anyway, hello, welcome! Lassitude says, heyo! A, B, C, D, E. Anywho, today is Scrungle Day. We love Scrungle Day. That's just as it says, yo, Scuzzy. So, last week we made, Dusky's little guy. And this week, we're finally doing MC45. MC45 has quite the intricate little, little character. So, that's gonna be a handful, I think. But, we'll figure it out. But yeah. So, how are people doing? How's it going today, Scuzzy? I had a really fun day off. I finished up that emote for, Dusky, and, I did a little sort of impromptu, unofficial collab with, Yemi. Yemi's back to streaming. So, I'm gonna give him a quick shout out. Just in case you're not already following them. Slash. Hang on, I want to make sure I get the right Yemi goat. Hang on. What if instead I favorited them? Oh wait, hang on. Wait. Oh no, they're already on my favorites. Yeah, I can just grab that there. Control C. But yeah, Yemi's started streaming again. They don't have like a official schedule or anything yet, but shout out Yemi Goat. If you aren't already following them, definitely consider giving them a follow. They're a very wholesome, sweet bean, and we love them. Yeah, welcome. To another Scrungle day. I think today's gonna be a little bit quiet. We'll do our best, though. Huh? Sniffs. Anywho, yeah, so yesterday, far away, I made this guy. Oh no. Wait, did I? Oh no. I control F's the crop. Hang on. We may be in a bit of a situation here. Panic. So when I render out the smaller version, I crop it. But it seems like I then say like Control S. This is why I don't save. Hopefully the autosave hasn't been overwritten yet. I gotta go fast, just in case. Twitch. Assets. Emotes. I think we might be able to save this. Base for autosave. Program. That'll do. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. We good. Close that. Control S. Wait, Control Shift S. And we'll call this number 5. Thank goodness for autosaves. Yeah, meet this little guy. Seems like I haven't got all of the pixel art for this one, but that's okay, I can copy it over. But yeah, I was a busy fox yesterday. Productive fox. Anywho, so Scuzzy, how you been today, buddy? Did you get up to anything yesterday? Huh. It just crashed. Hasn't done that in a long time. Oh, also, I did a little bit of work. Ooh, Scuzzy says, I've been busy. Busy in a good way. Ooh. Caddyshack? We don't need the autosave. We didn't do anything. Ooh, another thing I've been working on is a little thing for, Mizuki. If you're here for the last stream, me and Mizuki were, scheming about making them a Signalis skin. And yeah, I made a start on that. Busy fox. So, this is the idol. It's nothing interesting, just running errands. Well, that's good too. I mean, things gotta get done. Good that you're not letting them pile up. Do I have MC45 in my, Huh. I feel like I should probably ping them. But I can't see them. Huh. Today is at MC... Oh, MC45. there. There, maybe. Message. So it says, ooh, new redeem? I probably, no, that is brand new. I put that, oh yeah, that's the other thing I did yesterday. Yeah, I added a new redeem. Bitsy Fox. So have I started animating this? Oh man, this is gonna be... I'm gonna like this little fella. Okay, no, we haven't started animating it. We can that. But yeah, new redeem. Finally. I've been talking about adding that one for a while. Just to, you know, make a tutorial. Try and hopefully encourage people to ask me to, do tutorials. So let's hide those two layers and, get to painting. Pixel art brush, set it to flow, and off we go. MC45 says, looks good so far. Yeah, we're finally doing it. It's finally happening. Hi, MC. Okie dokie, let's get squishing. So, new frame. Ta-da! Yeah, I started work on a Signala skin for Mizuki, and it's been a lot of fun. It's gonna be, it's gonna be so sick. Watching them stream Signalis with a Signalis skin. Peak content. Go. And squish it down a little. Squish it in a little. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so the horns go behind the ears. Okay, so these are the ears here. We'll flex the ears up a bit. Like so. Scrungle says, I'm Eepy. Aw. Have you had a big day, buddy? Cute little Eepy scuzz. And I think we'll keep the horns static. It's kind of like a reference point sort of thing. So the horns aren't gonna move around too much. Okay, and that goes up there. Beautiful. But yeah, you gonna head up and have a rest, Scuzzy? Sounds like you've been up to quite a bit lately. So it says, I have no clue why I'm eepy. I slept fine. After errands, I fell asleep, slept for like an hour, and I'm still sleepy. Oh, maybe you never fully woke up? Maybe you're still asleep. Maybe this is all a dream. And all the hair things are perking up a little. I have no idea what this is back here, so we're just gonna duplicate that. And yeah, another frame. Boom. So he says, and I had 2 cups of coffee and 2 Red Bulls. Whoa, that's a lot of caffeine. Maybe you OD'd on caffeine. That's so much caffeine. You should be wide awake. That's very concerning. Why'd you have so much caffeine? Is this like just a normal intake for you? That sounds like a lot of caffeine. Cuddler! Good morning! King, welcome back! We're talking about caffeine and how much is too much. How you doing, Cuddler? King says, hi, Cuddler! Scuzzy says, is that a lot? I used to drink like 6 energy drinks a day. That is way too fucking much. Scuzzy, my dude! I've lessened my intake by a lot. I mean, that's good. That's definitely good that you've reduced your intake, but that's still quite a bit. I think maybe reducing a little bit more might not be a bad idea. You know, if you're up for it. Although I know caffeine addiction can be pretty intense. King says, I don't drink things with caffeine. I only drink water, but I will have tea. Tea has caffeine in it. Tea has quite a bit of caffeine in it. I only ever drink tea. That Trans Soulblade says, I love your VTuber. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Reminds me of a candy cane. I haven't heard that one before, but yes, Merry Christmas. Hang on, how's the song go? Padoru, Padoru. I don't remember how the Padoru song goes. We did have a challenge stream where we'd see how long I could go listening to the Padoru song in the yeah. It was a Christmas special we had. Just seeing how long I could endure listening to the Padoru song. I didn't last very long. It was awful. King says, yeah, but I barely drink tea. Oh, okay. Cuddler says, still waking. I had a long night, but yeah, on the conversation of caffeine, I only recommend up to 32 ounces in a day, as that is enough to push things forward, but more is overkill. What is that in, not American? Scuzzy says, bruh, nothing tastes as good as a white Red Bull or the white peach Red Bull. Just because it tastes good doesn't mean it's good for you. But I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Scuzzy. But yeah, maybe that explains why you're so tired. Maybe you've just overexhausted your body with all that caffeine. 956 milliliters. Okay, so that's like nearly a liter? Wait, hang on. Wait, liters of coffee? Wait, liters of caffeine. Wait, do you mean coffee? King says, I hate coffee. I don't like how energy drinks taste. Oh, yes, energy drink. I remember first trying energy drinks and they just tasted like bitter. Yeah. Sour grossness. I guess that's the, I guess that's how addiction works. Eventually just get used to it. Probably not a good sign. Scuzzy says, it might be bad for me, but it's so tasty. You strike me as someone who might have some, difficulty with impulse control, Scuzzy. Is that a fair assumption? It's okay if you do though. A lot of people. It's very common. Cuddler says, "Yep, coffee. Ah, okay. I'm so bad on energy drinks. Here, like my favorite one, apple cobbler, custom flavor I get at a local shop. Oh, wait, they do custom energy drinks? That sounds pretty cool. Like bespoke energy drink. That sounds really cool. Sky says, well, I only felt the effect of too much caffeine when I took 9 shots of espresso because I had to study. Well, I might act on impulse from time to time. It sounds like you act on impulse a lot. Again, I'm not judging. I'm just noticing a bit of a trend. It's all good. You're beautiful just the way you are, Scuzzy. I wouldn't change you for the world. But yeah, it does seem to be a bit of a bit of a trend. Okay, so that's the inn. Let's play that back. Okay, I think that maybe the horns do need to rotate a little. So let's grab this. This guy says, "Judge me? That's impossible. I'm a saint." Ah, yes, Saint Scuzzy. So, hang on, Scuzzy, if you were a saint, what would you be the saint of? Like, don't all the saints have, like, you know, something patron saint of something or other? Like, what would your thing be? Scuzzy, patron saint of energy drink? Caffeine? King says, question. When you have too much caffeine, does it feel like a hangover when you eventually go to sleep? It feels like a hangover when you wake up the next day, absolutely. People, caffeine addicts, like there's that whole meme of like, oh, don't talk to me before I've had my morning coffee. Yeah, you're just an addict. Stop acting like it's some it's some rebellious axe. No, you're just a fucking addict. Deal with it. Osrian says, hi guys! Hi Osrian! The Pixel Mixel says, sleep is a myth! And I will fight it. Oh, Pixel, please no. Sleep is not a myth, and fighting it can actually cause long-term, brain damage. Like, legitimate injury. That can go with you for the rest of your life. Please don't sleep on sleep. Osrian says, hi guys! Hi Osrian! How you doing, buddy? It says patron saint of everything. I don't think you can claim everything. Ah, Scuzzy, you gotta pick something. Scuzzy, patron saint of caffeine. Patron saint of, bad decisions. Patron saint of poor impulse control. Come on, pick something. Austin says romantic kiss. Oh, blushes. Pixel Mixel says it's cold. I'm absolutely not ready for the day, and I need my legal drugs to wake up faster. Yeah, that too. And thank goodness they are legal. God knows they want to ban everything else these days. Pixel Mixel says, Pixel Mixel says, I meant more like sleep is a dragon and I won't let me sleep. Oh, and it won't let me sleep. Oh, so you're having trouble sleeping. Oh, that's rough. Oh, you poor thing. I had rather intense insomnia growing up, so, that's a mood. Rissy says, melatonin can be bought from stores. Oh, does that help? I've never tried melatonin. I've heard it mentioned a few times. Does it help? Also, hi Rissy! Okay, well, since we've got a few people in, I have a little PSA. So, a few people, nobody included, thank you so much, nobody, if you're here, um, let me know about a little something that Twitch has been up to. So, for all the streamers out there, Twitch has just recently brought in some more AI shenanigans. If you want to opt out, the option is actually a little hidden. You'd think it'd be in the settings here, in like the stream settings, but no, it's not. They've hidden it up here. So if you go to your profile, and then settings, you go security and privacy, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and then here, training for generative AI. They brought this out just a couple of days ago. Pixel Mixel says, turn off AI training. Yes. So, yeah, it says here, allow your channel content to train generative AI content models at Amazon. That sounds horrifying. I do not want my likeness being used to, like, I don't want to be training my replacement. Thank you. Turning this off does not opt you out of Twitch, and Amazon using your channel for other purposes described in the trade Twitch policy, including AI supported Twitch features that benefit community by monetization, blah blah blah. I'm actually fairly okay with this part, like the auto mode stuff. Like if they gave us an option to opt into this, I would. This is pretty cool. The auto mode stuff is pretty neat. Also says, Fox, can you PayPal me $30,000 as a gift? I'm honestly surprised you think I have that kind of money. Do you think I have that kind of money? What do you think I... What makes you think I have that kind of money? I'm an artist. I do emotes and stream. I don't have anything close to that kind of money. The fuck are you talking about? I mean, okay, tell you what, Oswin, you PayPal me $40,000 USD, and I will PayPal you back $30,000 as a gift. The hell do you think I have that kind of money? What? Pixel Mixel says, the entirety of America would shut down if caffeine was banned. I feel like the entirety of Australia would shut down if, alcohol was banned. And the entirety of Japan is shut down if... Well, the entirety of Southeast Asia would shut down if smoking was banned. Pixel Mixel says, melatonin ain't doing the melatonin thing. Aw. King says, you're always a special boy. You're my special boy. Keller says, exercise before bed. That can help. Pixel Mixel says, I work nights, so it's bright out. Ah, yes, me too. I have a, pitch black room where I sleep. It's actually pretty fortunate that I live underground. Damn, I sound like an actual vampire. I live in a crypt. And everything. Dracula's just cosplaying me. So it says, my brain literally shuts off without my morning coffee. I usually make a cup of coffee, bring it to my room, step out, forget, and make another one, and then come back very confused. That sounds very concerning. Also it says, oh come on, I can't PayPal someone else today. It's the day people give me gifts. Okay. What the heck are you talking about? Scuzzy says, look, happy looking. Pixel Mixel says, y'all taking in thousands like my bank account ain't past hundreds. Pixel Mixel says, vampire vibe. And King says, vampire fox. The foxpire. That sounds like you're about to light me on fire. Good enough. Okay, go ahead and between this. Cuddler says, I got nicknamed American Vampire long ago by a Serbian gamer because I wouldn't sleep for days. Oh no. Why not? Pixel Mixel says it's warm enough around the world right now that everyone is on fire. It's not warm here. It's fucking freezing here. I love how people forget the Southern Hemisphere exists. It's okay, there's only like 4 countries down here. Um, King says that's not healthy. Yeah, we were just talking about how sleep's important, and you know, not getting enough sleep can cause actual brain damage. That's concerning, Cuddler. King says it's freaking cold as shit. Cuddler says a mix of drinking over a liter of coffee, and also I was semi-homeschooled, so I didn't need to go to classes for a while. Okay. So he says, and I'm back. I got dinner. 5 to 6 days in a row, I'm having chicken. Awesome. Osrian says, Fox, can you bake me a cake? Why would I bake you a cake? What the heck are you talking about, Osrian? Is it your birthday? Scuzzy says, can you make me a cheesecake? Oh man, I love cheesecake. I'll make myself a cheesecake. Oh, it says, baby. Huh? King says, Fox, you making cakes now? I'm really not. Scully says, here's the deal. You make me a cheesecake and I'll give you a slice. Half a slice. Wow, that's awful generous of you, giving me half a slice of my cake. Tell you what, Scuzzy, I'll bake a cake and then I'll give you half. Of nothing. Yes, very excited for the the Mizuki Signal stream. It's gonna be great. King says, the fact that we sometimes experience temperature below 0 is crazy. Oh yeah, we get that pretty regularly here in Australia, during the winter. And then during summer it regularly peaks over 40 degrees Celsius. So, we get the worst of literally all the worlds. Okay, copy this keyframe, paste it here, and then we'll tween this. King says, almost half the point of boiling? Half? You mean halfway to the point of boiling? Scuzzy says, well, we did have a minus 30 degrees Celsius during winter, which is fucking crazy, but I prefer it over 30 degrees Celsius. Oh, okay. Cuddler says, yes, normally here in basically Canada, it was minus 32 degrees Celsius. Before wind chill. Ooh, that does sound chilly. King says, I like hot more than cold. I like it all. Extreme temperatures in general are pretty fun. Or maybe I'm just coping. Pixel says, I'm too tired to be converting Celsius to Fahrenheit. I mean, you could just learn Celsius and drop Fahrenheit entirely. You know. Make it easier on everyone. You know, start a trend. You don't need Fahrenheit. The entire rest of the world's using Celsius. Scott says, sounds cozy. Pixelmixel says, Cuddler says, Maine is crazy. Pixelmixel says, no. And then draws a gun. Oh no. I'm being shot. King says, Fox, you like it all because you are forced to experience everything. I mean, I guess, but I really enjoyed my time when I was in Canada playing in the snow, and I really enjoyed my time in, like, the southern parts of America, and all around Australia, wandering around in, like, deserts. It's a good time. But, you know, the in-betweens are just kind of, like, they're a bit boring, not gonna lie. King says, yeah, the big C is better. Pixel Mixel says, gun, gun, gun. Why is Pixel talking American? Austrian says, what do normal people do on their birthday? I don't know. What do normal people do on their birthday? Party, I guess? Apparently people party. So he says, I may love winter and cold. I'm not gonna play with snow. It's wet. No. So he says, I don't know. I'm not normal. Yeah, me neither. I think you're right. Might be asking the wrong crowd here, Austrian. Peddler says, I treat myself to one nice thing, a good meal / experience of the day. Oh, that sounds like a wonderful idea. King says, I think they spend it with people they love, friends, but I don't fucking know, I'm scared. Okay. Pixel Mixel says, eat pancakes and go to work normally. Yes, that's how I usually do it. It's just another day for me. Austin says, me too, my love. One, two, three, four, five. Yep. Okay, let's give that a play. There we go. We got the idol. Oh, the lineup for the idol. Scott says, I'm normally unnormal. Peak. Pixel Mixel says, y'all got a Discord? We do! Exclamation mark. Discord. Boom. Oh. Oh, nobody! Hi, nobody! I just a couple of minutes ago did a little PSA for the AI thing. But yes, thank you so much for letting me know about that. I got a few notifications telling me that Twitch is up to no good. But But yes, I've got mine turned off, and yeah, I ran people through how to turn it off themselves. Ozian says, "Oh shit, maybe I should listen to Dragon Slayer." Didn't, huh? But yes, secret nobody spotted. King says maybe you should. King says, "Hi, Miss Nobody." Nobody says, "Hi guys! Yay! It's Nobody! Hello!" Nobody says, "I just came from work." Ah, welcome back! How was work? How are you adjusting to the new time schedule? I remember you saying that you were finding it a bit tricky waking up so early. Nobody says it's good! Wonderful! King's pointing. Nobody says, "I still have trouble. Oh, trouble. But I get used to it soon." Ah, yes. Good luck. King says, "Which is better? That point or that point?" I don't know, I'm gonna go with me. Scully says... Sorry, Pixel Mixel says, "I'm in! Gonna try to do more art on my off days." Wonderful! Awesome! What kind of art are you gonna be doing? So it says, "Okay, you're right. I do struggle with impulse. I got another monster." By the way, folks, who are we doing today? This is MC45. Finally. Pixel art. Oh, Pixel Mixel says pixel art. Wonderful. Well, good luck. Cuddler says, "Oh, by the way, I've been modeling a thing, and we'll be modeling my testing world soon." Ooh, okay. How soon is soon? I'd love to come and check it out. Oh man, I'm kind of glad I didn't go to the gym today because I'm really quite tired, even even without having been for a workout. I can't imagine how bad I'd be if I was also exhausted from throwing weights around. King says, "Testing world? Question mark?" Cuddler says, "In about half an hour, or a little more, on stream." Oh, okay. Oh man, I've only been going for 45 minutes, and I usually like to go for at least 3 hours. How long do you think you'll stream for, Cuddler? So if you start in half an hour, that'll be about 1.5 hours into my stream. So if you stream for at least an hour and a half, if you also stream for 3 hours, I'll still be able to catch your stream for an hour and a half. Nobody says, did you see the Odyssey plushie that Mango made? I did! It looks gorgeous! I'm kind of hoping Mango will make an appearance tonight so we can show everyone. I do kind of want to ask them before I show it off on stream. But yes, it looks so cool! Kelly says, if you want more watch time, I don't have a dedicated start time. It's a do when ready kind of thing. Oh, okay. Nobody says, I love it! Wonderful! Okay, so highlights there. Go across here. There. And then the eye dots go about here and here. King says, not gonna lie, this song is peak. Oh, it's so good. But yeah, I was listening to this on repeat, like, all day yesterday. Like this, I listened to this song for maybe 8 hours straight, and I still love it. It's so good. Nobody says, got a food now, look, happy fooding, nobody. King says, bye, Miss Nobody. Osrian says, anyways, can I force you to sing happy birthday? You can't force me to do anything, Osrian. You also have been very cagey about whether or not it's your birthday. I've asked you like 3 times, and you haven't answered, so, and I don't do playing hard to get. I have like a hard rule, if you play hard to get, you get nothing. So is your birthday today, Osrian? Yemi says, happy birthday, Osrian! Osrian says, thanks! King says, Osrian, remember you have to ask, not force. Scotty says, happy birthday! King says, by the way, happy birthday, my love. Osrian says, oh, sad face. Nobody says, happy birthday, mate. Osrian says, yep, okay, so it is your birthday? Cutlass says, as I say for some, as we say to some, hap birth. Hap birth? Hap birth. Nobody says, look, happy lucky nobody. Scuzzy says, I just want to hear Fox sing, so sing. Well, now I feel awkward. Unit, hello! Yummy says, I came in a little late, so I didn't have the rest of the contacts. Color says, I sing! Yay! Sky says, Unit! Unit says, I believe it when Fox sings. I can't. Because I can't do things when people tell me to. I just can't. Like, this thing in my head clicks over and it's all of a sudden like, no, fuck that. So, if you had to just ask in the first place, or just said it was your birthday, I might have been able to, but I can't. King says, hey Unit, the goat, yummy, yeah! So he says, I believe in you. Cuddler says, maybe after I finish making the world, I could do a sing stream. Yeah! Unit says, hum to us. It says, you can do it, Fox. Unit says, dances. King says, Fox, don't sing there. Thanks, King. Sky says, you can overcome everything, Fox. What if I don't want to, though? What if I just don't like being told what to do? Is that okay? Can I just do what I want? Am I not an individual? This guy says, doesn't work, I've tried. Yemi says, you have your answer, Osrian. No is no. It's not Osrian who seems to be quite so desperate about this. Spoon, it says, what if we force you with kindness? Or you could just let me do what I want. You know? Just let me do it, take it at my own time. This guy says, you provide content. Yay! King says, damn. This guy says, this will be content. Or I could just, like, draw. Could drawing be content? Drawing's content too, right? King says, death will. Cutler says, it big content. Alright, just gotta get the wings in, and then that's the idol done. King says, but you always draw and never sing. I sing occasionally, just not when people demand it of me. Sky says, I see you draw, but I haven't heard you use that magnificent voice for singing. And maybe you will. But not today. This one wing. And, yeah, do a little bit of a wing animation. King says, yeah, that cool and nice voice. Yay! Because it says, even flattery gets me nowhere. I mean, it's not when I've already decided that I don't want to do the thing. That's just manipulation. Like, I can tell when you're trying to manipulate me into doing something I don't want to do. I'm not an idiot. He says, so redecide. Yeah, I will. When I want to. Yemi says, no means no means no means no. Cuddler says, happy face. Nobody says, I want money. What? Cuddler says, same. Scotty says, same. Osrian says, you don't need to sing, Fox. It's okay. Thanks, Osrian. See, Osrian cares. King says, I'm going to blow up a home by lighting the gas. Are you just trying to gaslight us into thinking you're gonna blow up a house? This guy says, no! King says, oh yeah. King says, good job, Aussie. You're being more kind already. Yeah, much appreciated. Nobody's doing a little dance. Cute. This guy says, fine, then do a 72-hour stream then. How's trying to tell me what to do working out for you so far, Scuzzy? Like, are you noticing any sort of pattern? King says, it's not the point to gaslight you into thinking I'm not going to light gas. Oh! But isn't that just reverse psychology then? Color says, so you're cooking? Yeah, apparently he's cooking with gas. And wings. And now we've got to tween them back. So I'm just gonna take this, copy keyframe, paste there, paste there, blank keyframe. Yemi says, what's a good way to eat beans for breakfast? With ramen and cheese and maybe hot dogs? And bok choy and what else? Oh, and a fried egg. Eggs with beans and toast. Like some fried eggs? King says, I'm cooking a good-looking human. Oh, yay! King says, just eat the beans! Color says, natto. I've never had natto. Wait, have I? Wait, no, I think I did have it once when I was in Japan. Well, I don't remember what it tasted like, so maybe I didn't? Maybe I'm just imagining everything? There we go. Copy keyframe, paste. There we go. That's what we wanted. Yemi says, natto is alright. I'd eat it again, but I wouldn't go out of my way to do it. Oh, okay. King says, Fox gaslighting himself. Is that what's going on? I see. King says, the fuck is natto? It's kind of like a... It's like a common Japanese breakfast thing. It's like fermented, kind of moldy beans. They're quite pungent. Because he says, beans that are sticky. Yeah, that'll do. King says, or am I gaslighting for thinking he is gaslighting himself? I don't know. Maybe? Okay, let's turn these two layers back on. Oops. What the heck have I done? Oh, why is Critter... Critter's very upset with me right now for some reason. Let's just do a quick Control S. Alright, and then we'll give that a play. Alright, that's pretty cool. We got a... for a bit of a line under here, but aside from that, this is doing well. So go ahead and draw that. That. Ocean says, you know, I think I'm going to use spiritual warfare to blow up half the Western Hemisphere as a self-gift to me. Ah, well, okay. I guess you can blow up half the Western Hemisphere as a treat. King says, why the Western and not the Eastern? And why only half? Ocean says, I live in the Eastern. King says, okay, but have fun, my love. Okay, and unhide that, play. Perfect. Alright, just gotta do the colors. Wrong layer. Scurvy says, I kinda want to try Natto. I know I'll immediately spit it out at first. I hate weird texture and especially slimy textures. Oh yeah, it would probably be kinda difficult for you. King! King spamming yellow. The king in yellow. Wait, hang on, King, are you... Wait, King, your whole thing's being yellow. And your name's King, does that mean you're the king in yellow? Austin says, why would you eat the military alliance NATO? No, not NATO, NATO. King says, shush, you shall never know. I think we might be onto something here, chat. Wait, Austin, do you know about the king in yellow? Oh man, what's his name? I keep forgetting his name. Hang on, let me Google it. Lovecraft Wiki. The king in yellow. He's got like a really cool name. Oh wait, this is fandom. We don't like fandom. That's fandom as well. Ah, Hastur! Hastur the Unspeakable. We love Hastur the Unspeakable. So King, are you secretly Hastur the Unspeakable? The king in yellow? Cutlass says, I'm not good at slimy textures either, but I like it when you mix it with a little mustard and soy and eat it on bread. Ocean says, yes, but I haven't looked into it. Oh, okay. Well, we're looking into it together. This is the king in yellow. He's a very mysterious character. That's kind of their whole thing. They be mysterious. And, you know, sometimes they're possibly evil, sometimes they're possibly neutral. I don't think they're ever really good. Color says... Oh, hang on. Scuzzy says... It's kind of a reflex. As soon as I try slimy food, my gag reflex kicks in. It's not even the taste. Ah. King says, you mean those two other children? Oh, that name. Oh, that name? Oh, he's the benign god of shepherds. Cutlass says, same, I can't eat okra. King says, yo, I'm in the middle. Oh, you mean in the middle of the Scrungle party? Ah, you are. The middle child, classic middle child. Hey, King, when we finally make you a Scrungle, should we make you like a king in yellow Scrungle? You know, just give you like a robe around your little guy and then like two spooky eyes. Hastur is amorphous, but he is described as a vast, vaguely octopoid being in mythos. Hastur is presented as having a strange effect on artists and playwrights. Hastur's such an SCP. King says, hell yeah! Scuzzy says, but I love trying new food, so it's kind of annoying. I want to try oysters, but I know my gag reflex will kick in. You're not missing much on oysters. Oh, okay, it appears in Dungeons and Dragons, of course. Scotty says, but I want to try them. Trying new foods is great. King says, I'm everywhere and nowhere at the same time. I mean, yeah, if you're a elder god, they do tend to exist outside of space and time. So that tracks. Nobody says, hey, that's my line! Well, I hope you don't mind sharing the cosmos with Hastu the Unspeakable here. Okie dokie. And I think that's the idol done. Yay! Scrungles. We be scrungling. This guy says, also food that has jelly in it. I gag reflex immediately. I can eat regular jelly though. Oh, is that because it's like extra sugary? Mango, welcome! Nobody says no, mine. King says, hello there, Mango! Hi, Mango! Creek Mango says, hello, everyone! Hello, Mango! Color says, I wish I had an energy drink. I don't want to buy one, though. Yeah, you just got some tea. I'm chugging tea. You can drink tea like me. Anyway, Mango, do you mind if we show the plushie you made for nobody on stream? I just wanted to make sure I've got, like, permissions. Nobody seems very, very happy with what you've done, and I think it's pretty gorgeous as well. Mango says, go ahead! Scotty says, you said you wanted to show something when Mango comes. Oh, yeah. Scotty says, I got a white monster. Congratulations! Let's, go ahead and find where it got posted. I think it should be here. There it is! It is! Whoa, hang on. There we go. It is! How cute is it? So precious. You did such a good job with this, Mango. Nobody says yippee! And, Mango starts smashing what I presume is the nuclear launch button? Nobody says, it's a baby! It's very cute. I love how you did the fur. The shading on it's superb as well. You've done a really good job, Mango. It's beautiful. Mango says, thank you! Yeah! King says, so cute and... No, we're not. Scotty says, so Fox, what were you saying before? I don't remember. Mango says, be blessed. Yes. Alright, so that's the idol done. Let us go ahead and do a move. Player... This. Run! Nobody says I will always love her. King says, ah! Oh, everything's blurry. Scuzzy says, I know, cause it was nothing. I'm just trying to confuse you. Oh! Well done. Well played, Scuzzy. Well played. King says stop. I don't want to discagrat for the big number time. Huh? And then nobody starts smashing the nuclear launch button. Ah. Happy lucky nobody. Mango says, who are you drawing today? Today is MC45. They've been very persistent in getting me to do this, and then they didn't show up the day we're doing it. But that's okay. We're gonna make them a Scrungle anyway. Would you like a Scrungle, Mango? As previously mentioned, I really struggle with being told what to do, so I'm kinda fighting the internal urge to do literally anything else. It's just how I work. And the fact that I feel like I was low-key kinda told to do this is making it difficult for me in a weird way. But yeah. Mango says, yes, please. Oh, wonderful. We'll definitely get on yours next, then. King says, yo, that looks very familiar. Huh? Scuzzy says, he did show up. He just went lurking immediately. Yeah. Oh, MC45. Hello. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Oh, well, cool. Since you're here, what do you want for King says, Fox Live. What do you want for the, lurking and the sleeping versions? Do you have anything in mind? MC45 says, I sent you here. Did you? No, you didn't. Oh, hang on. Idle animation, sleeping animation, default but glitchy. Lurk, curled up and tail, glitchy effect. Oh, okay. It was a while ago. Yeah, I see them. Okay. Let's get onto it. King says, I love drop kicking everything. MC says I was persistent because you keep forgetting my messages for the poses. Okay. Guy says, why would you dropkick a shopping cart? Would you dropkick an anvil? MC45 says, but otherwise, sorry for bothering too much, I didn't know. It's okay, buddy. It's me. I struggle with being told what to do. But yeah, let's get this done. King says, I've dropkicked the planet before. It's not that hard. Really? How's the planet after this? Was the planet okay? This guy says, but it's kind of just floating there. Oh yeah. Hang on, wait a minute. If you just like jump up and down while on a planet, does that count as drop kicking the planet? Because, you know, it is just floating. And technically every... Yay! King says... It was gone. Like, every atom was just gone. Did it get better? This guy says, perfect timing, nobody, plus rep. Nobody's such a little trickster. Tricksy little nobody. King says no, it was forgotten in space and time. I removed the memory of the planet. I don't think that's what dropkicking means. So he says, well, I did do the made you look thing, Fox. Ah yes, well done. Guy says, I'm still proud of that one. Yes, well done, Scuzzy. Okay, and then the head's going to be like this. Getting left behind is the bounce. King says, that's not question mark? Oh, so I have drop kicked the solar system before. What's that mean? We've already established that you have a very interesting idea of what drop kicking a planet entails, but what does drop kicking a solar system mean to you? King says, erased! Scotty says, well, it's kinda just floating there. King says, non-existent. Scotty says, but that's not drop kicking. I would know. Ike says, who are we drop kicking? Apparently we're drop kicking everything. Like, literally everything. I think a more accurate question would be, what aren't we drop kicking? King says, oh, then what's a drop kick? This guy says, I don't know, whoever we see first. It's a party. It's a drop kicking party. Ike says, how y'all doing, friends? I'm coping. How are you doing, Ike? Nobody says luck. Happy lucky nobody! Ike says, why are you coping, folks? Everything okay? I'm just doing my best, buddy. How you doing? Ike says, hi, Osrian. Osrian says, potato. King says, I'm confused, because now dropkick doesn't mean erasing. King says, potato. And then this bit here goes like that, maybe? Yeah, something like that. There's a little bit there, and then there. Oh, hang on, I forgot the cheek horns. Crypto Magu says, I'm making a coloring book. Ooh, that's an excellent idea. Oh, how's it going? Cool. Ad starting in 4 minutes. Ike says, wow! Oh, Ike, were you streaming earlier? How'd the stream go? Wait, are you still streaming? Ah, okay, seems like you finished streaming. How was your stream, buddy? King says, it's only 7:26, but my body wants to sleep. Aw. Sleepy gang. Crypto Magu says it's going to have my woolly bees and my plushies I've made, redrawing to not steal characters. Ah, awesome. Ike says, oh yeah, I was... happy. I was happy. Stream was nice. Thanks. Did some 3D, then tested if I can play Minecraft on stream, and I can. Oh, wonderful. King says, for the past, 3 days, my body wants to sleep early, but I have things to do. Oh, what kind of things do you have to do? Oops. Obsidian says, eat unicorn dust. It's really effective, but hard to hunt unicorn to get it. Wait, don't you get cursed if you, I'm pretty sure eating unicorn dust curses you. It's like a really bad curse, isn't it? King says, just things like basically remaking everything but more difficult. Remaking what everything? That's what he says. That's just unicorn propaganda. Oh, okay. I see. Well, I'm glad we've got you here to fight back against those unicorn lies. Unicorns are fake news. King says, I'm already cursed for about 500 years. Is that all? I feel like with the number of planets you've drop-kicked, quote-unquote, you're probably cursed for a lot longer than that. But yeah, I'm glad Minecraft's working for you, Ike. Are you gonna be playing Minecraft on stream soon? Is it gonna be like regular survival Minecraft, or do you have some mods or something in mind? Ike says, thank you folks! Thank you, Ike. Oh, this is the night drive one. That's who says, hi, I'm King. We're gonna be calling I am King Hastur from now on. We've discovered their true identity. Rhubarb says, damn, I slept too long. Well, welcome back, Rhubarb. Did you sleep well at least? King says, I just drop-kicked the curse. I should have over 900 billion. Oh, okay. King says, "Hi, Pie!" Rubo says, "It's 1 p.m. The sleep was amazing." Ah, wonderful. We do love a good sleep. Congratulations. King says, "Hi, Pie!" Rubo says, "Hi, King." Again, Hastua. Okay, let's give that a playback. See how we did. Okay, I think we need to update this one a little. King says, "Fox, question. If something was made before time, does it therefore not have an age?" No. Its age starts when time starts. Because age is, something's accrued, entropy. So entropy isn't a thing until time starts, because there's no progression, so there's no entropy. But as soon as time starts, it starts to age. You know? So if you've got something around a black hole, like something inside a black hole, for example, because the gravity is so intense, time doesn't pass. So the thing doesn't age at all, so it, you know, exists without age. But as soon as that thing leaves the black hole, it starts to age, and therefore any time it accrues out, you know, from outside begins to make it older. Okay, so let's move these fellas over so we can fit in the tail. Come on, over you go. So put them out there. And that'll do. Plonk. Alright, tail time! Oh, let's make sure they still look okay. Yep, alright, so they've got a really big old tail that we've got to get in. Ozune says, "So if I transformed into a black hole, I could be ageless?" Yes! Well, theoretically, we have no idea what goes on inside of a black hole, but the theory is... Actually, hang on, so the theory is that as soon as you cross the event horizon, and that is the point at which time is supposed to stop, apparently this is supposed to be like a very thin film of hyper-compressed, stuffiness. Not even matter at that point. That's kind of just like... Yeah, so as something approaches the core of black holes, this is the core of the black hole, this is the event horizon along here. As something approaches it, the time it takes for it to cross the next round of distance doubles. So it takes twice as long to go from... It takes twice as long to go from... Hang on. It takes twice as long to go from here to here as it did to go from here to here. If that makes any sense. Until eventually that number just keeps doubling and doubling and doubling and doubling and doubling, and doubling until it gets to infinity. And it's Yeah, and that's supposedly what the event horizon is. It's when that doubling reaches an infinite number and therefore time stops. Anything along here. So that means that basically there's kind of like a traffic jam happening along the event horizon. And yeah, the only thing that can then escape is Hawking radiation, and we're not really sure how or why that works, but yeah. It's a 2D plane of everything, kind of like smashed together, and it's timeless and infinite until the event horizon eventually releases enough energy from Hawking radiation to, you know, dissipate and go poof. Again, theoretically. King says, so all those planets I put in black hole became ageless for a period? Yeah. I mean, theoretically. Cryptic Mango says, wormhole. Wormholes are entirely theoretical. We do suppose that they're a thing, but they've never been observed. Unlike black holes, which have been observed and recorded. Okay, give them a little scorpion tail thing. But yes, wormholes are pretty interesting as well. They're kind of just like, a lot of people assume, so the common way to explain a quote-unquote wormhole is that, you know, you've got a sheet of paper, you bend that sheet of paper, so yeah, you got a sheet of paper and you go from here to here across the plane. Or you can take the sheet of paper and bend it, like so, and instead take a shortcut from here to here. This isn't really accurate. It's more like taking a sheet of paper and twisting it and scrunching it up into like a ball. And then that is reality. Because reality, that time isn't constant. Like the satellites up in orbit, they have to run their clocks a fraction of a second lower in order for them to maintain relative time to us. So time isn't constant throughout the universe. And neither is space. So the idea behind a wormhole is, it's kind of like, if you scrunch up a piece of paper, a wormhole is a line that goes along a crease, theoretically. It's difficult to explain, but yeah, it's just spaces where time's gone really warped and funky wonky, and we theorize that they could exist between two black holes. So we've got two black holes, they're doing their event horizon thing, and then because space in between them is so warped, they could create something like a wormhole between them, between these two spaces, because again, the gravitation of these two black holes just messing with everything in between them so much. But entirely theoretical, never been observed. It's good fun though. Okay, let's go ahead and merge the tail in with the body here, and merge the tail in with the body here. Nobody says, I'm tired. Oh, me too, nobody. Have you had a big day? Nobody says, yeah. Aw. Well, I guess now that you're working again, you'll have money to go back to the, hit the conventions. More furry conventions. Let's go. Right? Nobody says it was also hot. Oh, no. Actually, yeah, it has been rather toasty, hasn't it? Poor thing. Nobody says, yes, I can get money so I can... And we'll go to some cons. Yes! Nobody says, but well, probably not this year. I've been to a lot already. Ah, yes. Convention burnout. I can definitely imagine that being a thing. And then the tail whips up, like so. Yeah. Up, flick. And then, yeah, and then it flicks up like that. Cuddler says, looks like I'm pushing back my stream time a bit. Ran into some issues. Oh no, is everything okay, buddy? That'll do. And now we just gotta get the wings in. Nobody says, yeah, I get after-con depression. Oh. Is that a thing? What's that like? That sounds really rough. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, wings! Let's go! I can do this. How are we gonna do the wings? There's 2 wings, so I think maybe if we go do something like this... And... hang on. I think one of the one of the wings is gonna have to come in front, and the other one behind. Nobody says... Oh, Cryptomeg says hydration! Oh, don't worry, I've got my tea mug right next to me. I'm staying hydrated, for sure. But yes, everyone else also get hydrated. Especially for the folks living in the Northern Hemisphere. It's, it's really hot for you guys. Don't forget to, make sure you get your fluids in. Just nobody says... I don't know how to explain, but it's usually you have fun and stuff at con, and then a few days later you feel empty and sad and want to go back. Aww. That does sound rough. Poor nobody. Cryptic Mango says, sounds like overstimulation. Nobody says, but I'm okay now. Go in front or behind? I don't know. Oh, I'm just gonna put there and hope that works. New frame. New frame. Onion skinning. Okay, so now it's gonna stretch out a bit as they jump. Nobody says, yeah, a bit. You know, I have ADHD, and when I'm at a con, I get all excited and use all my energy. After con, I don't have that energy. Oh. Con burnout. That sounds rough. And then we'll straighten out the wing entirely here. Like so. Like that, and then like that. And then the wing's gonna crumple up, like so. Nobody says I also get really exhausting after being in a pursuit. Oh yeah. Nearly all day, even with breaks. Oh yeah, those things must get really hot, especially during summer. Mango says I have the same thing happen to me when I go to medieval fairs. Oh! Have you been to medieval? Oh man, I love good medieval fair. They used to have them in the city I lived, nearby to the city I lived in, and oh, that was so much fun. MC45 says, I'm simulation is feeling depressed from excessive stimulation. At least to me. Post-con depression sounds like a mix of nostalgia and longing. And then the opposite, coming down, the wing straightening back out again, like so. Okay, how'd that look? Alright, cool. Good enough. we'll go ahead and do the other wing behind it. Like so. I'm gonna need to spread them out a bit more so we can actually see the other one's a wing. So maybe about here. I don't like that. Alright, let's do a Control S in case we have another crash. Nope, don't like that either. That'll do. And then straighten it out a bit as we jump up. And then one jump there. And then I straighten out on the way down, like so. And then land. Let's give that a play. Good enough. MC45 says, something like the nostalgia of the event and the longing for it to continue, but also the loss and sadness of it ending and having to go back to your normal routine. Yeah, normal life can seem a lot more, mundane after having a big adventure like that. That under there. That'll do. New frame. New frame. Boston says unicorn! Ah, yes. Unicorns. What about unicorns? Tyler ended up streaming. Nobody says like, happy liking nobody! I'll just refresh my list, because sometimes it doesn't. Update. Okay. I guess not. God, I hope their technical issues got figured out. Chaos, welcome! Hey, how you doing, buddy? Mango explodes. Yay! Explosive mango. Chaos says, I just woke up. Oh, did you sleep well? Man, we got a lot of people sleeping in today. Okay, that's the base colors in. Let's go ahead and grab swarms. Get those in. But yeah, hope you had a good sleep, buddy. Chaos says it's 9 PM. I guess I won't be able to sleep all night. Well, I guess we'll be spending an all-nighter. Do you have anything to keep you self-entertained during the night? That can be the worst part of having to be awake all night, having nothing to do. Oh, hang on, wait. The horns are a different color to the head horns are a different color to the face horns. Okay, come back and do those later. Okay, let's go ahead and color picker on. Come on, wake up. Huh? Why you not? No, that's the wrong button. Okay, that'll do for that. Let's grab a color for the wings. But yeah, why were you asleep so long? Did you have like a lot on yesterday, Chaos? That's a long time to sleep in. Mango says like, happy liking, Mango! Chaos says, I'll find something to do, art, or just try to work on something. Good luck! Yeah, it says, I had a bad night's sleep, and I fell asleep like 3 hours ago. Oh, hang on. Oh! Oh, hang on. Oh, okay, so you had a nap. Okay, so you had a bad night's sleep, and you had a nap about 3 hours ago to try and catch up. Okay, well, maybe you will get some sleep tonight. Sancho says, afternoon, friends. Hi, Sancho. Welcome back, buddy. How you doing? Did you also just wake up? Chaos, yeah, I took a nap. Part hoping I could just wake up directly in the morning. Oh, you're having just okay. Well, sorry it didn't work out for you, buddy. Better luck next time. Well, better luck tonight, I guess, since next time's probably soon. Hopefully soon. Sancho says, I learned something yesterday. How to unwrap and arrange a UV in Blender so I could texture it. Ah! Excellent! By the by, we've got a new redeem on the channel. It's for quick tutorials. So if you'd like to learn how I do Blender unwrapping, because I've got a kind of unique take. Well, I think a pretty unique take on how I do UV unwrapping. Let's see. And alright, highlights. Also the tail has this two-tone thing. Chaos says, either I'll manage to get more sleep this night, if I'm lucky, or I just won't stay up late tomorrow. Good idea. Yeah, you don't wanna sleep on sleep. It's very important. Alright, now the eyes! That'll do. Alright, now the underbelly. Is that color? Oh, and then we got to the ear things, and then we're done with the jumping! Yay! Rubo says, working on this garden build has been driving me insane. Oh, you're working on the Minecraft garden, the one for the Cobblemon gym, because the style building just has not actually worked. Aw. Also says, Fox, did you ever consider being a professional sleep coach? Why would you suggest that? It's an interesting thing to suggest. I'm wondering where that's coming from. But no, I've never considered being a professional sleep coach. Do you think I'd be a good sleep coach? It's definitely an interesting suggestion. And finally, the ear color. Something like that. wait, I got the eyes the wrong color. Oh, this was... Wait, hang on. Are they supposed to be yellow? I think they're supposed to be yellow. Oh, no. I must have my screen retina on when I did these. That's okay. We can fix this easy. And... Ruben says, this one for my base, actually. Oh, okay. I'm very interested in Unit's base. They've been very, very stealthy with what they've been working on. I haven't been wanting to go over and, like, take a look, because I don't want to spoil myself. Ocean says... I don't know, Sleepy. Oh, Sleepy Fox? I just thought it would fit you. Oh, okay. But is there any other reason you think I should do it? Like, do I put people to sleep? Because I know I'm not getting enough sleep. There we go. Let's go ahead and redo the base. Let's get that one. Fatal Error says you too. Damn. Yeah, it's a bit of a plague. Nobody says I mostly fall asleep while stream. Oh, wait, you fall asleep? Oh yeah, you do. Often say that you're going to bed as we're... Oh yeah, a little bit before we usually wrap up. Do you think it helps? Does the sleepy help put you to sleep? Nobody says yeah. Oh, wonderful. Chaos says, I have a specific channel I want you to help me fall asleep. Oh, okay. Nobody says, just background noise. Fail Error says, lol, I do mid-playing in my chair. Mid-playing? Bitch. Huh? Nobody says I could fall asleep now. I mean, you definitely could. It sounds like you've had a big day, so that might be a good idea. Rest well, nobody. Okie dokie. Now, sleeping. Group layer. This away. Nobody says I'm just exhausted and stuff. That's understandable. Sounds like it's been a big couple of days for you. Nobody says you'll be fine without me. We'll miss you, though. I mean, yeah, we'll manage. We'll definitely miss you. But you need to get your rest. Please rest. Look after yourself, nobody. We don't want you making yourself sick with exhaustion. Rest well, nobody. Thank you so much for hanging out. Chaos says, same goes for you, folks. You should also rest more. I'll be fine. Thanks though. I appreciate the concern. Okie Okie dokie. Sleeping. Nobody says Chaos has a point. Alright, sleepy guy. Then an ear. I'll put the ears down for the sleeping. Huh. How do I... Let's make that hair thing a little bit bigger. Austin says, would this be a fire joke? Can you even read the room, man? No, it doesn't have text on it. I mean... Maybe in a certain context it could be pretty funny. Cheek spike, and cheek spike, and the other horn. Hang on, other horn will be like that, I think. We'll have one of the wings over here, kind of doing something like this. Austin says, well, I think it's genius. And Reddit Big Chungus. I mean, if it works for you, don't let anyone tell you what you should find funny. MC45 says, this is genuinely me sometimes. A relatable joke. Ah, I see. Kale says, how many Scrungles is this? Ah, I don't know. That's a good question. I think we're on 15 or so last time I checked. Let me oh, I've still got the ad up. Take that down. how many do we have up there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That was scary. I had like a little pop-up saying, "Oh no, OBS has stopped responding." Seems to be responding to me. Oh, I know. We can go to the. Oh, I know. We could go to the register, the registry. Twitch, chat avatars, chat party, repo, chat party, assets, and then skins. Display. So this is the list of all of the Scrungles that are currently uploaded, and that's a lot. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, oh my, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So this will be the 29th dedicated Scrungle, but we've also made 1, 2, 3... other skins, public skins. And I'm counting all the Easter ones as one because they were just like recolors. Although it was a lot of work to get all those recolors in. So yeah, 20... what did I say? 22? 23? Oh yeah, so this will be the 23rd. Also, I just realized I could have just used this to, because these were all added in order. I could have just used this list to, make the Scrungle lineup. But yeah, Chili Chomps. Oh, okay, so we don't have... so the lineup up the top doesn't have Ike, Ausrian, or Dusty up there yet. Chaos says, imagine trying to make an update and having to add new animations to every Scrungle. Never. Although, I do want to go back and make like a dancing thing for all of them. Or like a jumping in place one. But yes, that would be, not ideal. Well, actually, what I want to do for the fishing one is... let's grab Azuki. Is to just use the idol, and then just have, like, a fishing rod. Or maybe I could make a fishing rod for give everyone their own fishing rod. But then just have, like, a fishing rod item that's, spawns in front of them. Give it a little spool. We'll just make this gray. So yeah, I could just set them to be their idol on their default. MC45 says, you mentioned dancing. You know, that would be what would be a funny dance idea? The Club Penguin dance. I never played Club Penguin. I completely missed out on that whole, phenomenon. But yeah, still something like that. Just give them all a little fishing rod that spawns in front of them. Somewhere. MC45 says I can post it on Discord. Okay. Rubo says, does anyone remember who died in the Great Drift? Me? I did. I was a casualty. I distinctly remember having to fly back. I don't remember who else, because, you know, I was dead. Chaos says, what about the flyers? Oh, flyers? What? Hang on, what about the flyers? Sancho! That's a lot of emotes! Oh, the Pixel Mixel! Joined the Discord server! Welcome! Mention... Welcome... Pixel Mixel. Chaos says, how will they fish? Question mark. Well... I'm glad you asked. So, Rubo says Mizuki died too? I remember them complaining a lot, but they complain about everything, so I don't know. So, what I'm thinking is, replacing the, so, the current little special thanks thing, what I'd like to do is replace that with, like, a little, sort of, so, something like... So we just have a, there we go. So we just have kind of like a, very Minecrafty looking sort of grass thing. I probably should have done the dirt first. Grass, and then some dirt, like so. Chaos says, King, Mizu, Fox, and you. Ah, yeah, I do remember it being 4. So yeah, something like that. And you know what? Just straight gonna add some little grass shoots, like that. Anywho, and then, most importantly, because it's a fishing game, we're gonna have water. And we'll add some little ripples along the edge of the water there. But, most importantly, what I really want to have is, inside the water, actual fish. Like, have the fish actually swimming around down the bottom here. And, players can do exclamation mark jump to spawn more fish at the side, and they'll move towards wherever the jumping happened. I'll need to get Electro Shark's feedback on the fish. But yeah, have them actually swimming around, and then, you know, players throwing their lines, and then there'll be a random chance for the fish to be attracted to where the bobber is. And yeah, that's how I want to do it. So yeah, basically this whole thing here is gonna replace the special thanks scrolling text, because I have the welcome screen for that now. But that's the dream anyway. We'll see how it works out. A couple of Silson streaming. They said they were... whatever technical issues they're dealing with isn't too bad. Then we'll have tail... Oh. little bit out so that we've got lots of space for the, like a little idle flick sort of thing. Tail, and then the little scorpion hook at the end. Chaos says, are you ever going to continue on the default Scrungles? Or are you just going to do them custom for everyone? I would love to continue with the default Scrungles. I just have so many, so many people to do the custom ones for. The idea was to do the default Scrungles, between doing the custom ones, but, I've been so blessed in that we've had so many friends who want Scrungles that the customs have been kind of left behind a bit. But I really should focus on getting some of the custom ones done. Maybe we'll, MC45 says, alright, I posted a GIF of what I was talking about. Oh, okay. Maybe I should take a break from, put, Mango's Scrungle on pause for a minute, and, do a public one next week instead. Hopefully Mango doesn't mind. Alright, let's take a peek. Ah, okay, so that's what they mean by the Club Penguin dance. That's, kinda cute, I guess. I wasn't a part of that. That wasn't a part of my childhood, so I don't think it has the same effect on me as it might for you. Alright, that'll do. And then for the wings... I guess we'll just have them folded up, just to give them a little bit of like a breathing sort of... idle loop. Rubab says, Sleepy, what would you call the region our server is in? Oh, that's a good point. We should really get... I really want to have Mizuki in on this conversation. Look, okay. Rubab says, I'm writing the explosion into the lore. Okay, leave that blank, because I really want to ask Mizuki their input on this. And I'm thinking maybe we'll leave it. Group photo this weekend, because everyone's going to be together. Why don't we talk about it together? I feel like that should be a group thing, coming up with a name. So yeah, if anyone has any ideas for names, bring them along to the Cobblemon next week. Cuddler says, finally! Oh, Cuddler, what's going on, buddy? What happened? Like, sounds like there's been some drama. Is everything okay? But yeah, we'll get together on the, when the server's up. We'll get together and we'll have a yap about what we think the server name should be. I think that's a great idea. Sorry, well, not the server name, but the server region. Like how there's Kanto, Johto, Sinnoh. There's all the, like, different Pokemon regions. It would make sense for our region to have a name like that. It's a great idea, Rhubarb. But yeah, we'll come up with something. Just leave it blank for now. And yeah. Cuddler says, finally! Yeah, very curious as to what's been going on with Cuddler. MC45 says, I'd really like to use the Scrungle as a desktop overlay toy if that's okay. It's already a stream overlay, so maybe not so far. Yeah, of course. I always DM them to the folks. So yeah, you can use them for whatever you'd like. Chaos says, when folks gonna get around to the Godot project? That's on pause. I ran into some serious, like, development difficulties that were, like, requiring more brain processing power than I've had to spare. Because sometimes, you know, there's things. They just require like, little stacks of energy. Like, you just keep stacking the energy, and then you know, actually, maybe, yeah, you just keep stacking energy, one brick at a time, and then the project's done. But then there's other things that need just like a big block. Like you just need to move a huge block of stuff at one time. So you need like all that energy in reserve, and I just haven't had I'm currently stuck on a problem with the Godot project that requires a huge amount of brain power all at one time that I just haven't had available, you know? Because I've just been doing so much lately. Like, I can do lots and lots of little things, but yeah, I just need to... I think I'm gonna need to, like, take a break before I can get back into the Godot project and, like, you know, charge my battery. like get like a full charge in the battery before I can hit the Godot thing again. Does that make any sense? Rivo says, I've been writing lore, implicated deaths for the mana. Oh, okay. But I'm making them in, like, old past. I see. MC45 says, maybe I can try to make my own Godot project involving my Scrungle and see how far I can get with it. Oh, good idea. Godot is a fantastic game engine. Highly recommend it. Also, we got like a big finally from Cuddler and then nothing. I presume they got their thing working. I hope they got their thing working and it didn't just immediately explode. Because they're not streaming. Oh wait, they are streaming! Oh, hang on. Let's give them a shout out real quick. / shout out Cuddler. They're currently on their welcome screen right now. Welcome screen? I guess this is their starting soon. Oh, Yummy! Yummy says burger. Burger. Ocean says, I need to sleep. I hope you have a great and quiet stream, Sleepy. And remember to kiss your homies goodnight. Rest well, Ocean. Thank you so much for hanging out. Chaos says, I mean, Fox meant to upload his project to Git even before everything is finished. Oh, yeah, that's, I gotta set up the Git project for that. Rubov says, I'm also lightly changing people's names. Ah, I see. Rubov says, I'm excited to read the lore. Yeah, me too. Rubov says, like in lore, Fox, your ancestor was Somna Vulpus. Oh, okay. Clover, welcome! Hello! Rubov says, Somna V Vulpus. Hi, Clover, how you doing? Clove says, I'm good, how about you? I'm honestly kind of exhausted. MC45 says, I think I died 1 or 2 times to a Pokemon after having none to fight back. Yeah, No explosions, thankfully. I've died to everything. Fall damage, trees, explosions, drowning, uh, tallows, the tallow incident. Oh, lava! There was that time in the Nether when I fell down into that lava ocean. That was awful. Rubo says, which is literally Sleepy Fox. What? Oh yeah. Chaos says, I wonder what the snow crew would be in the lore. MC45 says no explosions, thankfully. Oh, hang on, wait. Did I miss that? Chaos says, have you starved to death like most people when we started out? I did not. I think it's because I'm so used to playing like mod packs like RL Craft or playing like hardcore mode. So the very first thing I do as soon as I load in is immediately start foraging. It got pretty close though. Wait, or did I starve? I think I might have actually starved. Right, because I remember I was going around beating Pidgeys for their meat, and I felt really bad for that, so maybe I did starve once? Chaos says... Oh, sorry. Rubo says, can't wait to make Mizuki's name Mizu the Wretch. I'm sure they'll love that. Rubo says, I'm actually struggling, though, figuring out what Mizuki's ye old name. Huh. Well... Mizu in Japanese means water. So maybe you could call them Aqua? Chaos says, issue was, you can't really farm meat early. You kinda can? Like I said, you can beat up Pidgeys. And yeah, Pidgeys. And Spearows and Talos and all that. If you can manage to beat them, you can eat them. MC45 says only Pokemon, no Minecraft mobs, except bees. Bees are apparently okay. What? Oh, yes! Yeah, the only reason bees are in there is because in trying to remove them, it created a terrifying bug. So, yeah. Otherwise, getting meat takes a couple of steps. No, you can get them from Pokemons. Like I said, Pidgeys drop chicken. And, I don't know what other Pokemons drop meats, but Chaos says, how the fuck are you supposed to find enough low-level Pokemon and still have enough moves to kill them, hoping for one piece of meat? Kill issue. Get good. Oh, also, you can plant the hardy grain. Well, I suppose you've also got to find the kelp for it, but you can plant hardy grains on mud, which is pretty cool. You can also plant them in water, but that's a bit awkward. But yeah, being able to plant them in mud's very handy. NC45 says, bees must be kept to maintain stability and order in the Minecraft overworld. Yeah, exactly. They're the ones that hold the world together. Secretly, the bees were God all along. Back to it. Bruno says, Fox! What? Chaos says, yes, skill issues, saying that to people who've never interacted with Pokemon, and you actively encourage not to do research before starting. Oh. Bruno says Mizuki's name in Google Translate is Water Machine. Oh, okay. Mizuki is a sentient water cooler confirmed. Exactly. MC45 says Mizu plus key. Clover says, what are you drawing? Oh, I'm working on MC45 Scrungle. This is what we got so far. It's 1, 2, 4, 5. That's the running. And there's the idle. I'm just working on the sleeping one now. So what are you up to, Clover? You got any plans for your day? Clover says, oh, cool! Yes, you can see all the scrungles that we've done already, up the top. And also quite a few of them bouncing around down the bottom. Clover Bunny says, nope! That's okay. Ah, cool! Cuddle's working on their level. Awesome. You're sure gonna be raiding into them to see what they're up to. So, how you been, Clover? You doing okay? This layer away. Let's make sure I got the right one. That's the one there. Let's unpin those. And we'll unpin all of these, because I don't know them either. Alright, yeah, that'll do. So, new frame, turn on onion skinning. Clover says, yeah, yesterday I burned my hand with hot cheese. Oh, was it bad? Oh man, cheese burns can be really bad. Like, because cheese is able to get hotter than, like, it's able to retain heat very well. Oh, you poor thing. Clover says, yeah, I'm okay. Oh, I'm glad. But how did you burn yourself with cheese? Like, I've burnt myself with cheese before. It's, surprisingly easy. Because again, cheese retains heat. So, you know, if you get it on you when it's been heated up, it, yeah, were you making, like, fondue? Were you making fondue or something? Clover says I was heating up some cheese and it fell into my hand. Oh. Yow. That must have been a surprise. Surprise hand cheese. Bring the horn in just a little. Okay, hair up a little, and bring this hair across a little. Go. And bring this one in a little. Oh, and then we've got this one here. There we go. Alright, new frame, and now the tail is going to be flicking down. So pivoting around this spot here. It's going to be facing up this way now. Down, and then the tail is going to be doing that. In just a little more, and now just a little more, like so. Zooms in a little, and bring the nose up just a smidge more, like so. That comes in a little, face comes in a little. Good. Ear up a little more. Side. Hey, how's that look? Oh, that doesn't look right at all. Hang on, this tail, this needs to face up this way a lot more. That'll do. New frame. Yeah, now we're reversing the thing. So we're gonna do that with keyframe. Tweenings. Placement there. feels a little bit like cheating, just tweening these, but the results are always pretty dang good, so I don't feel too bad. Okay, it's another frame. One to go. Keyframe. Nice. And yeah, just go ahead and tween this. We can get the coloring. Yippee! Okay, I'm kind of struggling, not gonna lie. I might, we might be, raiding out into Cuddler in a minute. And maybe I'll finish this off stream. Maybe. Let's finish this, this little bit. Yeah, I think it's the last frame. Finish this and play it back and see how it looks. Hopefully it's okay. Don't need that frame anymore. I'm spinning. That'll do. Oh wait, that upper wing's a little busted. Clovis says, I have a question. What's up? Clover says, so I saw the new redeem. What is it for? Well, the reason I started this channel is because I originally wanted to do, tutorials. I love teaching people about Blender and, animation and, you know, just teaching in general. So it's kind of, and I love it when people ask questions, but I noticed that a lot of people don't feel like they want to ask questions because they don't like to feel like an imposition. So I thought maybe if I set up the redeem so people can use channel points, they might be a little less shy about asking me to show them how to do things. So yeah, it's basically just like a quick 3-minute tutorial, and you know, if people like it, I might open it up and make it another one for 10 minutes. But yeah, it's just like if there's something that I do that you want to like a step-by-step walkthrough, like you know how I do my animations, how I do my UV unwrapping, how I do my weight painting in 3D. Yeah, just like a quick tutorial on how to do something. 3 minutes, so it has to be like fairly straightforward something. But I guess it can be kind of hard to tell what's straightforward or not. But yeah, it's just a little request for a tutorial. Clover says, "Oh, that is so cool." Yeah. Save this. But yeah, because I've been doing, you know, all the emoji stuff. This is the one I did for Dusky recently. Not Dusky, Salty. Lord Salty. But yeah, I thought maybe people might be. Has it been used so far? Not yet. I mean, it's only been up for a day, but hopefully I get the use in the future. So if there's anything you'd like to learn about, like any of my my techniques or strategies or anything like that, I'd be happy to show you. The eyes feel so messed up. They are a bit messed up, aren't they? Okay, let's get that done. Do a little bit of the coloring. Instead of fully moving them, you should stretch them. It's already been delivered. It's too late now. But thanks anyway. And they, yeah, they seem pretty happy with it. But I know what you mean. Oh, want that? Wanna... Yeah, just wanna color frame. Next color. Guess we'll do the hair next. Maybe we can quickly smash out the color layers before we head off. Shouldn't take too long. Right at the base. Alright, well, I think that's enough for today. Let's yeah, let's go ahead and set up the raid. I'll see about finishing these maybe off stream, or maybe we'll finish these off next Thursday. And then yeah, next Thursday I think we'll when we've done this, we might work on another on the axolotl public Scrungle. So that'll be good. But yeah, we've got a wee bit done. We got MC45's idle and running ones done. They're usually the most difficult ones to do. We decided to check out the probably stolen demo. Oh, you know what? I will go ahead and wishlist that now, so I don't forget again. But yes, I will check that out, and hopefully I can get a thingy. Invite. There we go.
I used to dig through scrap.
Wishlist, follow. Oh, a friend has invited you to join the playtest. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I'm guessing that was you, Chaos. Yeah. Alright, cool. I'll check it out. Seems to be stolen. Oh yeah, there we go. Downloading now. Awesome. But yes, so we got Scrungles done. Think we've got a lot of work done on this guy, and yeah, that's great. Yay! But yeah, so tomorrow is going to be continuing with the salty emotes. Yeah, he says you did good. Thanks, Yami. Yeah, continuing on the salty emotes. We've got some. We got the face squishing one that turned out really well. I was very happy with how that one worked out. But yeah, we've still got to do the head pats, the sniffing, and the dancing one, which is I got a really good idea for the dancing, the rave emote. But we'll do a little poll at the start of stream to see what you guys want to see done next. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid into Cuddler. Cuddler's currently working on a game they're working on. For some reason, it keeps telling me they've only got like one viewer, but you know, Fugel's typing in there. I'm watching it. Twitch is weird sometimes. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and do a /raid Cuddler. Yeah, they're working on a game they're developing, or a level for a game they're developing, which is super cool. We do love a good game dev stream. But yeah, so, tomorrow's emotes, and then the day after that is finally, we're back to the Cobblemons. We're having another Cobblemon day. Very excited for that. Where we are hopefully going to be discussing what to name our region. So yeah, if you have any ideas for region names for the server, you know, you've got Johto, Kanto, Sinnoh, I forget what the other ones are. Yeah, we need a name for our place. MC45 says, bye, I guess, thanks for working on the Scrungle. Yeah, it's okay, we'll get it done soon. I'm a bit exhausted, so yeah, we'll finish this up another day. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for coming along. I had a really fun time. I hope you did too, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Three-player. Oh, it's only one room. Oh, hey, Sleep. Oh, God. Hi, Sleepy. Hi, everyone. I don't know why it looks like I'm looking down.
Oh, hello, Raider.
Let's go Sleepy and Party.
Fox Raid.
Ah? Fox Raid! I would do the table slam, but I don't want
Hello.
to startle.
Fox Raid.